Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Nicole, and in today's video I will be making a Mediterranean chicken brown rice and lentil bake. This is a great dish for diabetes, high blood pressure, and cholesterol management. First, I'm starting off by cooking my lentils, which I have never done before, so wish me luck. While my lentils are cooking, I'm going to start my baked dish mixture. Start off by adding 2 tablespoons of olive oil to your 9x13 baking dish. Add 1 can of drained and rinsed chickpeas. 1 15-ounce can of diced tomatoes. I pre-measured everything before recording, but I'm adding in 2 red bell peppers, 1 medium zucchini, 1 medium red onion, and about 6 cloves of garlic. Juice 1 lemon. Can I do this? Maybe I need to cut this into a smaller piece. Alright, well, I cut some of it off, but it's still too big, but it's okay. That was a pain in my ass, so I cut the lemons into much smaller pieces. I'm going to add about 2 cups of chopped spinach. I did this in a strange order, but I'm going to be adding in 1.25 cups of brown rice. The recipe called for 2.5 cups of water or low sodium chicken broth. I'm going to be using water. Well, I most definitely overcooked my lentils. They're very mushy, and this is not how they're supposed to be, but I'm still going to add them in anyways. Now, time for the seasonings before the last food ingredient. Because I used water instead of chicken broth, I am going to be adding in 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. The recipe calls for 1 teaspoon of onion powder as well, but I do not have onion powder currently. 1 teaspoon of cumin, 2 teaspoons of smoked paprika, and finally 1 tablespoon of oregano. And now the final ingredient, the main ingredient, chicken. My chicken is cubed. You can also add more chicken if you would like, but I'm only doing 1 pound because I feel like that's enough for me. I hate this part, but you have to mix everything in together so that it's well incorporated. So now you want to tightly wrap this up in aluminum foil so that the rice will actually cook. I'm preheating my oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, this part I'm actually very nervous for because there's a lot of liquid, so if I don't balance this properly, it is going to spill everywhere. Okay, well, I think I got it. That's good. And now we're going to cook that for about 70 minutes and then check on the quality of the rice and how soft it is. Alright, well, it's been about 70 minutes and I did end up changing it to 400 degrees. So let's take this out and test it. Oh, that is hot. Ooh, that is scary. Oh my gosh, that is... Wow. I hope the liquid is kind of not there anymore. Oh, so that it doesn't drip on my feet, because that would be pretty bad. Alright, let's bring this over here. Oh, it's dripping. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's dripping. Alright, let's do a taste test. That is good. My veggies are still a little crunchy, so I might have to cook this a little bit longer, but in terms of flavor, wow, that's good. I will say though, next time I'm definitely doing this in a 1-pot versus a Pyrex, because this was not blind friendly, and I almost burned myself many times spilling liquid everywhere.